just want to say something about the. I saw a news article today about terrorism and how they're being more secure on terrorism, and you have to make sure that the TSA and the airport security and all that. I'm going to tell you guys something that is going to prove that really they don't care too much about terrorism. They just want to scare the public and make people's freedoms go away. And I'm going to prove it to you. As everyone knows, the main form of ID that people have to show is your driver's license. Okay, can everyone agree on that? I think they can. So you have a photo ID, and that's your driver's license. And that pretty much shows who you are, to certain official people. Whether it's the TSA, whether it's the police, whether it's Border Patrol, whether it's whoever. Let me tell you something, guys. I had to renew my license a few months ago, okay? I have the same exact picture on my license as I did back in 1995. You heard that right. I have the same exact photo ID, photo as I did back in 1995. Every time I was asked to renew my license, all I had to do was, of course, give them a check for the fee, whatever it is, $100 or $85 or whatever they charge. They renew the license, renew the registration, and the only other thing I have to do by mandatory is, of course, check my eyes. So I go down to the local optometrist. They check my eyes, they give me the form, the form to fill out. I mail it back to them, and I got a new license. So for those of you who think that everyone have to be secure and the government is making sure no terrorists get through because they're being very very strict with that, it's all bullshit. Okay, because the form of ID we use in the United States right now is photo ID. So if you want to be a terrorist, all you have to do is really show a driver's license that hasn't been changed in over like 10 years. I mean, I look pretty much a lot different than I did back in 1995. So they really don't care what you look like. They don't go by that. They really don't. I mean, photo ID is supposed to be showing who you are, and if you don't change your ID, there's no way of telling that person on the ID is the person they're saying they are. It's just so ridiculous. It's absolutely totally ridiculous. I just wanted to tell people that because I got very upset today. Someone was telling me, "Oh yeah, they're being very secure on the airport security and stuff." Well, you give your airport security your photo ID. That's supposed to be who you are. In fact, I'll tell you even a funnier story. I gave my photo ID to a person in my local wholesale liquidators because I think if you show if you buy something with a credit card over a certain amount of money, you got to show a photo ID. So she looked at my photo ID and she looked at me and she looked back at the photo ID. She looked at me and I didn't look the same. So she asked me, "Is this you?" And I told her, "Yeah, that's me." I said, "But unfortunately, I'm not going to look the same because that's the same photo I've been using for the past 15 years. And she goes, "Oh, they allow that?" I said, "Yeah, they don't care. As long as they get their money, the check clears, they're cool. They don't care." So she was laughing, and I just, I took my stuff and I left. But I just want to go to show you, anybody that believes that the government is really worried about our security, they just having the wool pulled, in front of their eyes. The only thing the government cares about is power. Okay, how much power they can take away from you, and how much power they can take, how much power they can have. So they're taking away most of our freedoms already, and it's going to keep going on like this, and on and on and on. So I just thought I'd tell people this because somebody sent me an article about security and terrorism and all that. It's all a joke, folks. It's all a friggin' joke. And I'm going to show you something. You guys think I'm lying and shit. Sure, you guys think I'm lying. I'm not going to show my address, obviously, because you never know who the hell's on the internet. But that's my photo. Okay, that's pretty much my photo, and I don't look anything like that. It's like from 15 years ago. So, just thought I'd tell people that. And that's pretty much it. Crazy. Crazy world we live in. Where the only thing that matters is the mighty dollar and how they can screw the public. Take it easy, folks. Bye.